Hi Balaklava Church of Christ kids, hope you're going well. Welcome back to our first day back of Kids Church. So today we're going to be looking at Psalm 23 verse 1 to 6. But before we do that, can anyone guess what animal I am? I'll give you a clue. They're woolly and warm, got cute pink ears. It's a sheep. I don't just dress up as a sheep for fun. I've dressed up as a sheep because it has to do with what we're reading today. So again, Psalm 23 verse 1 to 6, I'll just read it to you. A good shepherd. After Samuel had anointed David, he left and went back to Ramah, while David went back to his father's flock of sheep in the fields. Day and night, David stayed with his sheep to make sure they were cared for. He let his sheep graze in fields of lush grass. He led them to quiet streams where the rushing water would not frighten them. He used his rod to scare off wild animals and his staff to gently lead the sheep away from places that were unsafe. David wrote a psalm about God. He thought about the Lord as a shepherd looking after him, just as he was looking after his father's sheep. So why does Jesus call us sheep? Have you been on a sheep farm or seen a flock of sheep grazing in a field? Perhaps you have seen a painting or a photo of a shepherd leading his flock of sheep. Sheep don't seem very bright, do they? If someone was at school and they called you a sheep, you would probably feel a little bit upset. Why would Jesus call us sheep if he knew we'd be embarrassed to think of ourselves as sheep? Like sheep, we need to follow a shepherd. Otherwise, we would end up following each other around and getting lost. And this is said in Luke 15, verse 4 to 6. Like sheep, we cannot defend ourselves. And like sheep, we don't know where the dangers lie. So we don't need to worry too much about being called sheep. You have the best shepherd looking after you. He loves you so much that he gave his life to save you. Besides, those who are not part of his flock are called goats, says Matthew 25 verse 32. Now that is something that you don't want to be called. So the Bible verse I would like you guys to remember today is Psalm 100 verse 3. Know the Lord, he is God. It is he who made us, and we are his. We are his people and the sheep of his pasture. And so I've got a little activity and challenge for you guys to do today. If you have a pet at home, I want you to take extra special care of it today, just as God takes care of us as his sheep. If you don't have an animal, you can take care of something else in your house. Maybe help out your parents with something that they need around the house and take extra special care of them. Have a great day, everybody. See ya. Bye.